YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Desi Lux. We back at it with another vid. It's a video from a Tozy. Once again, I love a Tozy's vids. A TikToker snitched on himself. It got 35 years. Am I shocked? No, because people on TikTok are brain rotted. Like, it's insane to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how you even get yourself in these positions, but we're gonna find out.
This TikToker just filmed himself committing a crime, and this was his reason.
Why? I'm a pimp.
Well, then he got.
Why? If you was a real pimp, you wouldn't be on TikTok, bro. Come on, man. Anybody who from the trenches, let me know. Do the pimps be on TikTok? Maybe it's in his city. Maybe, because the pimps I grew up knowing around, none of them niggas had any sort of social media, was not trying to be known. They wanted to be less known online and outside of their area than they were, bro. Talking about because I'm a pimp. And yo, pimping ain't right if you on TikTok.
Hit with 3 decades in prison.
So trying to tell me leave alone?
On social media,
It's trying to tell me leave money alone.
Cedric Dorsey painted himself as a pimp
Why? I'm a pimp.
with money, swagger,
He's
and
on
influence.
Snapchat too, huh?
CCC 333.
But investigators say his lifestyle was built by forced work, as Dorsey trafficked a woman into in Seattle, Bellevue, Kent, and Las Vegas.
So meet Cedric, aka CCC, Cash Chase and Set, a guy who literally documented his own downfall by flexing his crimes online as they were accomplishments. Because what better way to get locked up than posting proof of your felonies with the confidence of being like some sort of like 2016 SoundCloud rapper. But this whole situation started with what it looks like to be a domestic violence call in April of 2024. Bellevue police responded to an apartment in the Factoria neighborhood and found a woman who had fled the scene with some help from construction workers. A smart move, because once officers got her side of the story, the red flags started waving.
They listened to what that victim was telling them and realized things weren't just adding up for her and what she was saying, and that she was in a very dangerous situation.
Bellevue Police Major Ellen Inman says patrol officers noticed signs of trafficking and called detectives.
When you ask them questions, they're answering repeatedly in these kind of scripted or answers that sound like they're rehearsed.
It turns out the victim wasn't just Dorsey's girlfriend, he was her trafficker. According to the victim,
Man, I don't understand, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I got too much compassion, but doing that, because it sounded like they said from Vegas to, so I'm assuming he's moving this woman across state lines. Is there just like, take away the moral aspect, because morally this shit for me, I could never, but if that's not a problem for you, where does the level of like self-preservation come in? Like, dude, you bring this woman across straight line, you know, if you get caught, your charge is going to be significantly heavier than if you was just in your city or your state. Like, I'm just trying to think from a logical perspective, but then again, that's probably where I'm messing up, because this dude is a cash chasing said, like, and he doing this, so logic is clearly out the window. I'm not gonna lie.
Dorsey booked hotel rooms for her across multiple cities: Seattle, Bellevue, Kent, SeaTac, Renton, and Las Vegas, and had her perform SW to line his own pockets. Then on top of that, he coached her how to spot cops. Because here they say for a large percentage of, I guess, the dates, Dorsey required her to obtain a deposit from the buyer to verify they were not law enforcement. And like many others from this industry, he kept a tight control of every move. And if she stepped out of line, he allegedly beat her repeatedly. So bad at one point that he hurt her face so badly that she had to be hospitalized. And while she was being forced to work for him, he was online showing off the stacks of cash and posting videos bragging, saying things like,
I'm sorry, like, let me just give a notice to people watching this video. If you ever have anything worth value, why would you just showcase that off on the internet? You just send in like a signal beam, a signal beacon, shooting it up in the air into the universe, letting everybody know, hey, I have things of value. Especially if you're living this kind of lifestyle, you just setting yourself up to get robbed or something like that. Why? That's why I didn't do like me. If I go outside or I'm doing something, I don't have nothing of value on me. I don't advertise nothing of value that I have on social media, nothing. Because I do not want to be an easy target, bro. Because somebody see you, you're going to remember, oh, this the dude who got the such and such. amount of chain. Oh, this the dude who got such and such amount of watch. Yeah, run that. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the one of the few who think like this. Maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe I just shut the fuck up.
I really take care of my biddies, you know, or oh yeah, pimpin', that's how it goes. Sir, you handed the prosecution evidence on a silver platter. Dorsey's online persona, CCC, Cash Jason Cod, was basically the prosecution's best witness. Photos showed of him in a Versace robe, wearing flashy jewelry, and posing with illegal persona. CCC, Cash Jason Cod was...
Wasn't it Cash Chasing said? He called his man Cod? I'm weak.
Basically the prosecution's best witness. Photos showed of him in a Versace robe.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is an open shut case. He ain't gonna be able to, because if he's doing that type of stuff, I'm almost certain he's recorded and posted other stuff as well. The prosecution, that's all I don't understand about you people who are doing this stuff and then posting it. You're giving the prosecution everything they need, all the proof. Because in the court of law, they just need to prove things. That'd be the hardest part of the prosecuting part, because you have to prove and you have to make arguments, and sometimes you don't have enough like visual proof. So then you have to use like argumentative statements and take people's like interrogation footage and stuff like that, break down the things they're saying. But if you're giving video evidence of all this stuff, what do you expect to happen? Said, just almost said something. I'm glad I stopped myself.
Wearing flashy jewelry and posing with illegal firearms, including an AK-47. And he kept referring to himself as pimpish. So Bellevue PD Mayor Ellen Imnan had no problem illegal in his state too, saying, and quote, if you advertise it and make it available for us to use in our investigation, then that's what we'll do.
Literally.
And that's exactly what they did.
When they served the search warrant on his premise, they recovered $12,000 in cash, along with those 3 firearms, one of which was stolen and a banned firearm.
King County prosecutors hit Dorsey with charges of human trafficking, promoting and unlawful possession of a firearm.
We see very significant violence, strangulation, beatings, assaults.
Prosecutor Rayla McGinnis tried Dorsey's case where his own social media posts were used as evidence, including this one about the 304 oath, where prostitutes promise not to cooperate with police and say they aren't victims.
Dude, this has to be one of the biggest cases of just plain stupid that I've seen in a long time. Obviously, he's a disgusting guy, but aside from that,
if Lil B implies had a baby, it would be this thing. Real talk.
Why would you ever post the SW oath to your timeline while you were actively in this illegal business?
Yeah.
And on May 2nd, 2024, Bellevue PD rolled up with a SWAT team to execute a search warrant. Dorsey initially refused to come out, but probably realized that wearing a designer robe wouldn't stop bullets. And after the police brought out his mom, he finally surrendered. So when they went into his apartment, what did they find? $12,000 in cash, 3 guns, multiple of them being illegal, and 1 stolen and illegal AK-47. And I feel like the part I can't like fully wrap my head around is the trend of just straight up snitching on yourself online. Obviously, this isn't just like Cedric.
If I'm doing crimes, boy, you won't have to work hard to catch me. I'm gonna make your life easier. What the hell? What's wrong with people? Like, I'm okay. I've decided to be a criminal. I've decided to do things that are illegal. Why would I make it then easier for said justice system that I am doing things behind the back of to catch me and hold me accountable? I don't know. Maybe I'm slow, you know?
Being reckless, like this is a whole genre. We've been covering this on this channel for a long time
yes,
now, and it doesn't seem like this is going to end anytime soon. We've got scammers filming themselves with stacks of cash. You have pranksters admitting to fault on video mid-lawsuit, and now you have pimps in Versace robes posting up with illegal AK-47s for Instagram. It's just like clout has completely overridden basic survival instincts. Like,
man, let me tell you something. If I was in this type of business where I was doing some sort of criminal activity, I'm going to clean that money as quickly and as carefully as I can. I'm not about to be buying a bunch of stuff like Versace robes and AK-47s and all this other stuff. Man, I'm going to try to clean that money, make it legal money. And I know people who did this, who they was in a certain kind of lifestyle. They waited and made a bag real quick, and then they turned it into some legal money and went legit. That should be, if that is the path they're going to go down, which please, don't be a criminal, okay? But like, If you're gonna be a criminal, be a smart criminal. Like come on now, for real.
These dudes would rather go viral for a day than stay free for a whole decade. This guy Cedric didn't just document his crimes, he produced the evidence, he curated it, he captioned it, and the kicker is, he really thought no one was going to use it against him. Or else, why would he ever post this? This dude was literally flexing his human trafficking operation on the internet and talking about it like it was some like business side hustle. Like bragging about like, she came back with 1,000. Like, dude, that's not a punchline, that's evidence.
Bitches is intimidated to me, you feel me? Because I got standards and I got expectations, not like the you feel me out, not like you feel me out, because I really take care of my man, you know, and I really, you know, put them first, man, you know, because they put this pimping first, man. You dig what I'm saying? Like, really pimping or you dig what I'm saying? You know what I did last night? Yeah. I ate baked chicken. You dig what I'm saying? Stuffed potatoes. You dig what I'm saying? And with salad with cucumbers in there. And you know what I did? I went to sleep and gave my dame the keys and told her, go get me some money. You dig what I'm saying? So she was down for like 6 hours. You hear what I'm saying? And yeah. She came back with 1,000. Yeah, pimpin'. Yeah, that's how it goes down, man. You know, if she's going to continue making some progression, because she's going to continue living with the purpose. And the purpose is chatty, baby.
Also, shout
what a corny ass nigga. Like, that shit wasn't even like, I've seen pimping. His nigga did not give me the vibe of pimping. Like, he gave me the vibe of somebody who's like impersonating a pimp, like an actor role playing as a pimp. Like, this ain't Archbishop Don Juan. This like if me, I tried to be a pimp and I was talking on, yeah, baby, you know, we gonna make it do what they do, you know, because the pimping ain't easy, you feel me? But when they get greasy, I get to going crazy, you feel me? But that's why I keep them in check. Like, bro, what is he talking about?
Shout out to 15 minutes of shame for finding that clip, but all I know is that for sure was played out on that like rolly TV in the courtroom, and the prosecution just had to like read it out loud, line by line, to just translate that for the court. I can just like imagine the prosecution saying, hey, Mr. Dorsey, did you or did you not say the purpose is cheddar, baby? That's just funny saying. You know what? You don't even have to answer it. Here's you saying it. Crazy. I mean, Batman's job would have just been a whole lot easier if he just had to go to Instagram to find what criminals were up to instead of skipping around in a cape in the middle of the night. But what we're witnessing here is essentially the social media version of waving at a cop while holding a stolen TV. So let's break down the charges, because this guy had a whole arsenal, thousands in dirty money, and a full content strategy dedicated to self-incrimination, because this guy is an absolute genius. And in court, the jury was not confused, because Dorsey was found guilty on all of the following: human trafficking in the 2nd degree, promoting prostitution in the 1st degree, unlawful possession of a firearm in the 1st degree, and it gets worse, because 2 of those charges came from a mandatory 60-month firearm enhancements, meaning 5 extra years tacked on just for having guns while committing these felonies.
5 extra years? Oh, and it's not even fightable. They found you with it. You on camera with it. So them gun charges you already finna get. Oh my God. So basically after gun charges alone, he going away for 20. Even if he beat the other charges, he's going away for 20. Minimum. What an idiot.
And we're no longer speculating.
Hey, Cash Chasing said, you about to be DCC, you about to be Dick Chasing said, bro, because them niggas gonna be fucking the shit out of you, though. Oh God.
Speculating what he's gonna get, because as of a month ago, he was charged.
After being found guilty at trial this spring, Dorsey is now starting a 35-year prison sentence.
We were able to take a very dangerous criminal off the street and hold him accountable for his actions.
So altogether, this guy got 35 years in state prison, plus community custody afterwards. So Dorsey got 35 years to think all of this over. That's 3.5 decades of hard reflection and 0 Instagram likes. A skill issue, and he has nobody but himself to blame. I think this is all just an indictment of stupidity wrapped up in cruelty. Like, his downfall wasn't just inevitable, it was practically live streamed.
Yeah,
social media
why would you want to do this to
built up
yourself?
His ego and handed law enforcement all the receipts on a silver platter. But hey, feel free to subscribe if you're new here, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Atozi, man, W video, man. Shout out to Atozi. Y'all go show him a lot of love. I said everything I want to say about this dude. This dude's a dumbass. Said you got 35 hours, and them niggas gonna be I mean, I said 35 hours, 35 years. Years! My brother in Christ, I might not even be here by the time you get out. Real talk, bro. You might not even be here by the time you get out. Oh man, that's a great. Cause he was younger. He might have been like in his his early 30s, maybe. Like, bro, he might be in there till he's 60 something, 70 something. Man, you get what you get, man. Let me know you got other videos you want me to do, man. YouTube, man. I love y'all, man. Peace.